Welcome everyone. Today I'm showing how do I play French. Now French has a lot of different playstyle. With French you can start with 2 scouts. With French you can do feudal aggression into castle with the Royal Institute. Or French, one of the best civilization to go with 2TC. Now I'm gonna show you the build that I'm mostly playing with French that was mostly successful against most of the civilization. So, first of all, we're gonna send the villagers 2 to the gold and 2 extra to the food, which means we're gonna have 8 on food and 2 on gold. So 8 on food, 2 on gold. This is again the way I'm playing French. Like, it's very comfortable for me. I pretty much like it, and I've been playing this style for French for a long time, for a very long time now. So this style of French can be even 2TC or 3TC. So when do I go like 3TC with French? If I'm, example, playing against Malian, so against passive civilization, the more TC you have, the better. So if my opponent was Malian, I would have go 3TC. Or if my opponent is English and he's going with the king, I would go 3TC again. Because there might be a chance that the king arrives very late. Like, let's say if the enemy kings arrive at like 6 minutes to my base, I already have my 3TC up and running. Okay. So the reason why I pre-killed the sheep around my TC is that I don't wish my villagers to bonk the sheep. But like, let's say 7 villager bonks 1 sheep. There's a lot of resource not being gathered. Alright, I have the age up for the resource for the age up. And I'm pushing an age up with 3 villager at least. I'll remove 1 more from food. I'm gonna put it on the School of Cavalry. So now, if you're asking how do I put the villagers on the resources, it's very easy and simple to tell you. When you have, let's say, 5 villager on wood, then you put 1 more villager to stone. When you have 6 villager on wood, you just put another villager to the stone. So you really wish to have, most of the time, 2 villager ahead on your wood compared to the stone. So now I have 3 villager on stone, I'm gonna put 1 more on wood. Because gathering stone is so much faster. With every civilization, of course. Doesn't matter which civilization we are talking about. Also, soon I need to build a house as well. And we are putting 1 more villager to it. Now we are putting 1 more villager to stone. So this is a very simple rule that you can follow on how to put the villagers on your resources. Now we are putting 1 more villager to wood. When these villagers are done, I'm gonna put them on stone. But as I see, my wood is almost done as well. So I'm not gonna put more villager on wood anymore, because there is no reason for it. Instead of that, I'm gonna build up my second TC very soon. And now I'm just putting more villagers on food, because as you see, I have a lot of villagers on stone already, which is perfect. I will not remove my wood villagers, because I will need production buildings. Alright, I have my second TC constructed right now, which is perfect. As soon as I can build a lumber camp, I will immediately build closer. DC is done. Time to put some villagers over there. I'm gonna build my archery in here, and soon I will make knights. Because I have knights, I can stay in feudal longer. 8 villager on gold for now is enough. So I'm not putting more villagers on it. I'm not going to deer right now because I need to have map control first. Then I can go to deer. I'm making archer, and I will make knights as well. Also mill here. The knight archer is on the menu. I'm getting my upgrades as well because as French, your upgrades are very, very cheap. Getting blacksmith, very, very important as well. Because with blacksmith, you get your upgrade for free inside the blacksmith, the first upgrade, the first attack upgrade, which is very, very needed. So if you manage to get a map control, but if you are getting harassed, let's say your opponent is doing feudal aggression and you can't really leave your base, then you have to put a few more villagers to wood. The reason behind that, because you have to start building a few farms around your main TC immediately. Because you don't wish to have idle time on your food economy, since your knights are consuming a lot of food. So all you have to do with your knights to look around on the enemy base and try to harass, try to kill some villagers, second them. But again, if you are being attacked around your base, then just stay at home, try to build a few farms around your main TC, and as soon as you push your opponent back, immediately run to the deer. So let's say I have won the fights around my TC and I have map control, so I can send the villagers out immediately and gather the deer. But let's say I'm still struggling to fight the opponent around my base, then I start building a few farms with horticulture upgraded already. Because with French, your upgrades are very, very cheap. If you are protecting your own base, you should still send out a few knights to make sure you can do economical damage to your opponent. So let's say I'm protecting myself right now. I can't really pretty much leave my base. Then I still have knights around here. Look at that. A villager kill. We take it. And also if you have resources that you really wish to spend but you don't know how, just get your chivalry upgrade. It's a very, very important upgrade for French. Because it gives HP regeneration on your knights. For French, what is really, really important with this civilization is to have non-stop map control. because you are playing for the map. You don't need to age up to castle very fast, because again, as I mentioned before, we have knights in feudal, and knights can deal with most of the units that the opponent can make in castle. If he makes knights, you have knights. If he makes man-at-arm, you have knights. If he makes archer, you have knights. So for everything that you need to get an answer, you have the answer because you have knights. The opponent can have stronger knights than you. His civilization maybe does have stronger knights, but that really doesn't matter since they will not have the resources to spam that amount of unit that they can counter you with. And again, your knights have a really good feudal stat. And all you have to do is solely macroing up to the castle age. Meanwhile, you are maintaining map control with the French civilization. When you are building your buildings, it's very important to leave a huge gap between here. So if I build, I will not continue to the left, I will continue to the bottom, since I will build a keep inside. So when you are aging up to the Imperial Age, what is really important in the Imperial Age or into the Castle Age? So if we age up with the Kill Hall, that will push us to Imperial much faster, and it's better for the longer games. But if you go up to Royal Institute, it's better for longer castle fight. So you will stay in castle in the majority of the game when you age up with the Royal Institute. So now we are aging up. It's time to get some stone, since we need to build that keep as I mentioned before. And with Royal Institute, it's really nice to still maintain the knight production, and you can add your crossbows as well, and just forget to making archers, because your crossbows will be very strong. The first upgrade I will get from the Royal Institute will be the Royal Bloodline. Royal Bloodline in the queue. Don't forget to make those villagers though. So when this stone is fully gathered out, I will be able to build a keep in the middle, which will give me cheaper units. But through the feudal, the only units I'm making are archer and knights. And if I have to fight the opponent, all I would do is to micro my archers, to snipe the spearman and only focus the spearman, and help with the knights to charge into the opponent non-stop. The second upgrade I would get would be either the enlistment or the crossbowman upgrade, the gun benzons. With more and more wood in a bank, you just drop down farms, because you don't wish to move your villagers left and right a lot. So look at that, stone is gathered out, build a keep in the middle, and more production building. They're still gathering stone because we need for map control, and also we can build more buildings around the keep. Even though the keep is not done yet, you still need to make units, don't forget. You should not wait until the keep finishes, because you will need unit to fight the opponent. When the keep is done, watch which resources you really need. Let's say we are putting a few more to wood, but not a lot, because we are making mostly food and gold type of unit. So now the keep is up, which means our knights are very cheap, and also the crossbow. Don't forget your economical upgrades. Or let's say upgrade those archers as well. I mean, I'm not gonna make a lot of archers, but a few archers are always good. Because mostly we are focusing on knight or horseman. If you are rather wish to go up to the next age, so you're gonna say like, okay, we are getting resources to the next age. You stop making knights, you upgrade the horseman, and you are just making horseman. That will not mean that you run out of gold. That means that you are slowly transitioning to the Imperial Age. But of course, through the game, don't forget to collect the relics as well. And try to harass your opponent as much as it's possible. So you are asking why the French crossbow is very important? Because they have 7 milli armor, as you can see, which can go up to 8 if you research the final insulted helm. So when you see the opponent has spearman, don't forget what I said. Target it out immediately, shoot it with the archers. And what you can do with your knights are charging into the units. But don't charge into the spearman. Try to bait out the spearman. And also, the Arbalete, aka the crossbow, has the heavy's ability, which makes your crossbow have a lot of ranged armor. So the reason why we are using the Pevy's ability is actually to increase the ranged armor of your crossbow. And the range. So it gives 1 extra range and 5 ranged armor. Which is really nice. Don't forget to build those farms. So when you aged up with Royal Institute, like it's gonna be maybe 30 minutes into the game and you will be still in Castle Age, because again, Royal Bloodline is very strong. To have Royal Bloodline in Feudal, 310 HP knights are very strong. And also to get your unique upgrades, just like the extra attack speed for your crossbow, which is an Imperial upgrade by the way. Just like the Royal Bloodline. And you can start trading as well to get the merchant guilds, which gives active gold generation on your traders. This is a perfect example of using the Pevy's upgrade on my crossbow, or Pevy's ability, if the enemy archers are being targeting my crossbows. So let's say I wish to secure gold on the map, I build the keep there. And when the keep is done, I can just build some buildings around it. Alright. Let's go up to Imperial Age, even though I said it's gonna be like 30 minutes still, but I really wish to show you the Imperial as well and what you need to look for it when you are getting into the Imperial Age. So as I mentioned before, your units are very cheap now. I got the improved upgrade from the Royal Institute, so my horseman is 75 to 15, or the knight is 105 75, or my hand cannon is 90 60 30 and 20 to 37. And we are getting into the Imperial. I really don't wish to upgrade my Arbaletier or the Archer. I will make hand cannoneers, and you're asking why? It's very easy to tell. Let's say jump with the Red Palace. So for these units to be even more stronger, you need to spend a lot of resources, You need to get the range damage upgrade from the blacksmith. You need to spend 1,500 resources in the university to get the 5 arrows and blah blah blah. But we are suddenly going into Imperial, and we don't need to, you know, like have a fun with our resources. We can just immediately spend it. So what I can tell you that it's really nice to do to get your hand cannoneers instead. instead of upgrading everything. Of course, upgrading the units are really nice as well. But what I would do is upgrade the horsemen, get a lot of horsemen, and crossbowmen. So this is I would do, or I did as well in like tournaments. I upgrade the horsemen, and I just make hand cannoneers. Because you don't need to upgrade anything on the hand cannoneer, and they are very, very cheap. 90 is the same resources when you are making Strati, which is the Rus hand cannoneer. So you switch to horsemen immediately, and I don't upgrade those units yet. If I feel my golds are running low, I can't get very much gold anymore, then I rush out the Imperial upgrades from the university and upgrade my crossbow and archer as well. Or if I have a lot of crossbow and a lot of archer, then I upgrade them into elite immediately. Then I press the elite button on them. But as you see, as I build up the university, there will be one upgrade missing from it. I'm pretty sure you can guess correctly which one. It's going to be a royal bloodline because we researched that in the Castle Age. As you see, royal bloodline missing, but the Insider is there with 1,500. Another 1,000 resource with a silk bowstring. You can see how strong is the Pevi's ability. Archers are shooting that crossbow and survives for long. If you need to destroy gates or walls, don't forget to build your siege trap and make the bombard, because the French bombards are very, very, very strong. And the two buildings that you can build only around the Red Palace is the archer range and the stable. The barracks, no. The siege shop, no, unless you are playing with JD. JD can buff those buildings as well. But with French, you can build only stable and archer range. On the siege shop, you have the cannon and the King, both really, really important units to make. And this is how I play French in 2026. I hope you enjoyed it. I have won multiple tournament games with this kind of build. I hope you will like it as well and use it as well. See you on the ranked games.